So I got this router from my father-in-law, but it wasn't working. The trigger wasn't turning it on anymore. It's an old router. I'll put the model number up on the screen. It actually is a Sears Craftsman router, but he said it worked fantastic. I've never had a router before. He suggested it'd be a good first router for me if I can get it working. So I went online. I looked for the trigger because what I did was I took the trigger apart and realized that the contacts inside were broken. I just opened this up, looked inside. The metal contacts were gone. I couldn't find this trigger anymore. I found old manuals online, and they showed the part number. It's just non-existent. But I ended up finding a Ryobi trigger that, according to the pictures, looked exactly the same. It's only $8 on eBay, so I thought, give it a try. So I got it in the mail yesterday, and I wanted to show you the results, how to get this router back up and running. So here it is. Here's the Ryobi. I'll put the model up on the screen. It's exactly the same. As far as the buttons, the size, everything. The only difference are these holes on the back. So I did some testing and I thought I'd show you how to wire this new Ryobi button to get your old Craftsman router back up and running. So to get these wires out, according to the manual on the original, you put a small nail and push it down. Of course, it's not plugged in. You put the nail inside and it push it down and it releases the wires. And it did it just fine. So I did some tests on this button and realized actually after I did some tests that there's a little negative indicator here on the bottom. So that's where our neutral goes. And then found that this bottom left is where we put the power, the black wire, to get the trigger to function. That's all you need to do. You got the new Ryobi part number on the screen. And if there's a link to Amazon, I'll see if I can find it and I'll post that for you. And that's it. It's exactly the same. And you put it right back inside, right like that, where this goes into the hole. Reroute the wiring, and you're back up and running. So hopefully that helps. Anyone who has these old routers that they want to keep alive, there's a button that's still available. So I routed the wires through, put the 4 screws back in, plug it in. Just like new.